So cool. Wow, look at all these photos of famous. See, you guys are going to be famous. All right. Hey, everybody. Can you hear me? Yeah? Should I make myself even louder? How about now? Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you again for having us today. I am so excited about the topping out ceremony. The construction noise only gets me more amped because it means that progress is happening. Woo! Woo! Thank you, Allie. So everyone knows that it's been an incredibly tough year, right? There's been so many changes, and I would argue that it has been an especially tough year for our children, and an especially tough year for our parents. Parents had to figure out how to be teachers and parents and work all at the same time. And so, you know, when we were reflecting this past week, we just ended our school year, when we were reflecting, two of the most memorable milestones of this year has been the groundbreaking ceremony, which kicked our school year off, and then this topping out ceremony, which is wonderfully closing our school year. And so in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of our children maybe slightly being a little bit more off than they usually are, I think that these two significant landmarkers, these two significant moments in Elm's history is very much welcome. And so, you know, we didn't get here by accident, right? It took a lot of hard work from a lot of amazing people. It's a long list of folks to thank. And so I just wanted to thank first the Elm families, where we had two parents here representing Elm families. Thank you. Yeah, give them a hug. You know, our Elm families, they believed in us even before we had a building. So even before we even had a building, and there's a father here standing who knows this very well, I was like, our school's awesome. He's like, great, where is it? I don't know, but come. Our Elm families, particularly our founding families, they really believed in our vision and our mission. And they are why we're here today. I want to thank all of our partners. We have a church right down the block, Elm New Life Fellowship Church, that really believed in us and helped us petition and get signatures. I want to thank Lawrence Zhao from the Elm Board. He knows all things facilities, and I know how to write an awesome assessment. And he really taught me how to look for a good building and find good people. I want to thank Diddy, Patrick, Shaya, and the Liberty One team. You guys have, I mean, I don't really have much experience to know what an awesome developer and owner team would look like, but you guys have been amazing. You answer my millions of questions, and you bring me along the journey so that I can feel very much a part of this building. So thank you for that. Yeah, give them a clap and a round of applause. And then, you know, folks are not here, but I hope that they'll join on Instagram Live. Jonathan, Ari, and the team at IMC Architects, again, really helped me to understand the design of a building and how to make it a welcoming space. Stacy from Gluck, Plus and Cliff from Cohen Schneider, Darian, Slav, and Gasper from EdTech. You know, they made sure we had, like, the money to make this all happen. Charlene and Jason from Zubatkin, thank you. And then Kayla, Catherine, and Allie from the leadership team, making sure that the design made sense. Yeah, give them a round of applause. And then our teachers at Elm. Our teachers at Elm continue to make sure that our school is running and providing a great program for our kids while we build a building. So thank you, everybody, for coming along this journey with us. I can say, as someone who grew up in Elmhurst, and someone who tried to, you know, propose a school in Elmhurst, that I often got the word impossible. You know, it's impossible. It's too overcrowded here. You're not going to find any space. It's impossible. It's too overcrowded. There are other schools that are looking for areas to build up. And so really it felt magical when Maureen brought Diddy and I together. So thank you again for making this all possible. Thank you to everybody. All right, and now we have Miss Hussein. She is representing Elm Board.
This is my first time using this. So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today for such an important moment. My name is Zainab Hussein, and I serve on the board for Elm Community Charter School. And as a board member who strongly believes in school choice, I think it speaks volumes that a school such as Elm, that's dedicated to inquiry-based learning, that's dedicated to social emotional learning, that's dedicated to really developing the whole child, has a space in Queens here. And I think it's a real indicator of progress. I also think the fact that we have a permanent space speaks volumes as well. Of course, it's a home to the students and families, but I think a permanency indicates a commitment to the community, and it indicates a commitment to a long-lasting impact that goes well beyond just what our students do here, but when they leave Elm and what they do for the greater community in Queens. So congratulations to everyone on this moment. It's a huge one. On behalf of the board, I would like to take a moment and give a few thank yous. First and foremost, of course, to Diddy and to the Liberty Corporation for all the work that they did here. A thank you to IMC Architects and Subadkan. I also like to thank my fellow board members, specifically Lawrence Dow, and of course to the Elm family, to the leadership, and to the teachers for all that they've done day in and day out to make the school what it is today. So congratulations once again.
How do you take this off again, Patrick?
Sorry?
How do you take
You
this
can pull
part
it
off?
off, pull it off, right, just hold it on the side.
Oh, strap it onto her? Oh man, we're gonna strap it
Put it on your shoulder.
Just the shoulder.
All right.
Scoot over, scoot over.
Hi, my name is Jordan. I'm 8 years old and I'm in the 3rd grade and I live in Rico Park, Queens. We are so excited to be here with you all today. Hello, my name is Joel Fontana. I'm 7 years old and I'm in the 1st grade. I live in Elmhurst. Thank you for having us at this awesome talk and walk ceremony. We are so excited to be here today representing Trinity with Student Body. I couldn't agree more. My family and I love Elm because it's not just a school to us, it's a big family we are all part of. Elm has given all the students so many opportunities, helping us grow in reading, learning about the teachers, and how to write. I feel the same way, Jordan. Do you want to know why I love Elm Community Charter School? I'll tell you. I love Elm because it's such a learning place. Not only the teachers help you learn, but the whole school community helps you learn. Every single teacher in the school is someone who teaches you to grow smarter and work harder. I'm excited about this new building because it has a playground on the roof. I'm relieved I don't have to wake up early like once till nighttime. Now, our permanent school home is so close by. So, do you remember those days where we were in our first building at Flushing? And it had those kiddie structures? It was so tight and crowded. This topping off ceremony gives us hope, reminding us that there will be a day soon where we'll be able to have a nice big playground to play in. I know that many people here worked very hard to get us this new home. The first thing I will do when I enter our brand new home hug every teacher and staff. It has been way too long since we have seen each other. Then I will look forward to our lunch period when all of us can finally sit together in one big space. I can't wait to go to this new school building. I can already imagine myself there now, sitting on a stool, making a volcano and watching it explode. approach, but safely, of course. I want to thank Miss Walton for putting so much hard work and effort into making this school and putting all these students' needs first. And I want to thank all the teachers and staff members for making sure we have a rich education while always smiling and having fun.
Yes, those are definitely people to thank. We also want to give a big thanks to Elms Board for planning this big project, and thank you to all the construction workers who built this school.
We want to thank Mr. Diddy and Liberty One for believing in our school and creating this building. Thank you to all the architects and Zubotkin for planning with Ms. Walton to make this building a reality. We can't wait for 2022. Sorry. We can't wait for July 2022. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, everyone.
Hard act to follow.
Kidding me? No one can talk after that.
Well, if the Liberty One team or you guys want to say something, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Milty, you're getting up there, huh? Oh, yeah. I like that. Yeah, for this weekend. I thought you were going to say something.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. We got a toll